what can we infer from the latest statements by Trump and Biden at the White House?
That kind of meeting, it was really, hot. Two rivals, they were, fighting each other for a while. Trump didn't attend, the inauguration of Biden. So it was really so tense. But that meeting, based on the American tradition, it should happen, and it's happened now. Uh, in terms of the discussion about smoothing, transition of power, and this is the most important phrase the, that all the Americans need really to hear, because it seems to me very clear that current administration and Democratic Party, they couldn't really challenge uh, any kind of results of the election, and they accepted, just to give lesson to the Republican Party and Trump, that they accepting that they got defeated and are welcoming Trump to lead the nation uh, January 20th. That visit, it was very formal. They didn't really open any kind of debatable issue. The only thing is probably it's still on that debate that the federal resources, the current administration didn't really transfer right now to the new team of Trump, because he's still waiting the final list. But in general, that meeting was okay. So the
Yes.
Americans, they are very happy to see these
It
two
was
rivals
smooth,
combined.
yes. It went
Yeah, it's
smoothly,
very
relatively.
yeah.
But if we could
Uh,
focus now on Trump's policies as he takes office, what do you think are the potential implications when it comes to Trump's policies once he's inaugurated, now that we're starting to see who are the people who are going to be in the inner circle when it comes to the Trump administration?
Actually, this is my concern in terms of the name of the candidates, to uh, handle one of the major issues for Trump, immigration, illegal immigrations. So he gonna to appointed, the deputy chief of staff, Stephen Miller, and that guy we can call him. This guy is tough. So that guy was a long-term uh, advisor, known as as a tough guy to work now with Trump administrations in that agenda of immigration agenda. And I'm sure that guy gonna be very tough and very restricted. And it seems to me that issue that Trump, was talking about it, many times during, election campaign. And it seems to me Trump does need to execute that kind of policy right away. And this is one of the major nightmares for legal immigrants, particularly here in California. And that number, not only in California, but in the whole of the U.S., we are talking about, like 11 up to 15 million undocumented uh, immigrants live now in the United States, and even live and work in the United States. And this is Trump needs to please his people that he gonna to kick these guys out. So probably the jobs gonna to be available, and also to the point of reducing the number of crimes. This is
Yes.
the claim Trump that immigrants, what they are, illegal immigrants. Of
Yes.
course, Marco Rubio.
Yes. Well,
This is a tough
you
guy.
spoke a bit about like the idea of internal policies in general and how he's going to handle files within the U.S. itself. But if we could also ask you about your opinion when it comes to what we should expect when from the Biden administration when it comes to the Gaza and Lebanon file, and do you think that Trump's going to follow through with whatever Biden's going to do, or is it going to be completely different?
Uh, I believe it. Trump gonna to be different a little bit, not really much. This is my concern, because I'm trying to analyze, his cabinet. Most of his cabinet so far, uh, who gonna to deal with the Gaza and Lebanon and what is going on there. Seems to me like Trump needs to stop that conflict right away. So probably Biden he was really hesitated, to stop Benjamin Netanyahu. The Democratic current administration failed to shoot the American that America is big and strong to stop that conflict. Unfortunately, the current administration failed. Probably Trump needs to show that he is a strong man of taking that decision. He's fired, but this doesn't mean that security will Trump will
Uh,
not be tolerated.